blue chevron, See the Fire, and in the green jacket is Running Lion. For this prestigious Group 1 prize. Here we go, and the flag is dropped, and Whirl gets away in front. Ryan Moore was always likely to force it a little bit on this filly that stays further than a mile and a quarter. Cecerne and Running Lion are second and third. Then 3 lengths away to See the Fire, and Bedtime Story held up as she was in the Prix de Diane at Chantilly through the first furlong or so. And it's Whirl, the Pretty Polly winner, the Oaks runner-up, leading the way by a length and a half to Running Lion. And Cecerne, the Coronation Stakes score at Royal Ascot, followed by See the Fire, who's third in the Prince of Wales' stakes at Royal Ascot, and Bedtime Story second in that Prix de Diane is the back marker as they climb. Plenty of climbing to be done in the early stages, over a mile and a quarter here, racing up the hill towards the 6 furlong marker now. And Whirl leads the way in this Qatar Nassau Stakes. Whirl and Ryan Moore from Running Lion, and William Buick in the green jacket. Cecerne and Gary Carroll in yellow, just to the outside of Running Lion. Then 2.5 lengths away, See the Fire and Asheen Murphy. And at the back of the field, Bedtime Story in the hands of Wayne Lawton. Racing down the hill and already spurning the inside running rail. Looks like they'll come stand side here. And it's Whirl that leads the way, dictating it here in the hands of Ryan Moore as they run down towards the final 3.5 furlongs, tacking across towards this outside part of the track. Whirl from Cecerne. On the left is Running Lion. In behind them, See the Fire. And then Bedtime Story just being woken up now as they race on now towards the final 2.5 furlongs in the Nassau. And Whirl is winding it up from the front from Cecerne and Running Lion, then See the Fire and Bedtime Story. It's still Whirl and Ryan Moore as they race on inside the final furlong and a half. Cecerne sticking to her task, but Whirl has got the rail. See the Fire staying on behind these, entering the final furlong. It's Whirl from Cecerne and See the Fire, and Whirl all the way, leads by 2-3 lengths, and she's actually drawing further away. And what a great filly this is, and Whirl wins the Nassau in fantastic style. From Cecerne in second, See the Fire third, Bedtime Story, and Running Lion last of the 5.
Ryan Moore is just when the Nassau Stakes on board Whirl. Was it all over at Flagfall?
Yeah, it's not ideal, is it?
No.
I'm not quite sure. I know, yeah, I think we've gone a little too far, but look, that's not... the previous race, it went wrong for me, because I thought we were going to take... Anyway, look, she was able to get out and do her own thing. She's a very uncomplicated filly. She's high class. Her form this year has been real good, bar her first run. Kind of thought she'd handle the ground she won in it last year. She's uncomplicated, she's tough, and she's got plenty of ability, and yeah, she slots in wherever we need her.
Is she improving, do you think?
All she's done is improve from last year. You know, like she wouldn't have been on many people's radars last year, and you know, she's a tall filly. Very, like Aidan says, she's very uncomplicated. She stays well, and she gets 10 well. She'll get 12 as well.
Okay. Can I ask you about the ground and the safety in general and what it's like out there? What's your opinion?
I think if a horse isn't used to them conditions, they'll struggle. It felt safe. It felt very safe. Didn't have any issues with that at all.
Okay. Congratulations on the win. Well done, Ryan.
Thank you.
It's the 6th Nassau Stakes for Aidan O'Brien with Whirl in challenging conditions, it would have to be said. Congratulations, she's tough, she's genuine, she's improving all the time. That's her, isn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable, Lydia. She's an incredible filly. She was a Group 3 winner last year. She's by Wooden Bassett. She's from a great pedigree. When we took the fillies away in the spring, she came up in front of them all and ran a little bit disappointing first time, but then slowly got it back. Jamie does a great job with her. Trevor, Killian leads her up. Camilla rides her out. Wayne's been riding on work recently. Dean, Rachel, they've all been, so many people have been part of this filly. Rory, who shoes her. So anyone I'm forgetting, I'm sorry, but she's a lovely filly. Very kind. She's very understated by nature, and that's the way she is with everything she does. Even after the race, you wouldn't even think she had a race. She was happy to stand there, and she's just an absolute dream, really. Very exciting filly. Obviously, she ran an unbelievable race in the Oaks, and then we saw her the next time. But she's a very, very good filly, Lydia, I'd say, really.
What were you thinking at the start? Because originally it was going to be the stalls, then it was because of the lightning in the area, flag fall. Didn't you feel once Ryan had got that lead and at the start that it was all over?
I know, well, she was going to jump out anyway. He was going to go forward on her anyway, and everyone else, and nobody probably in their right mind was going to want to make the run in that ground in those conditions. So I'd say everyone was waiting on Ryan to go, and like obviously the minute the tape went down, Ryan was gone, and that was the right thing. I'm sure everyone knew what was going to happen, and Wayne was going to follow along, and there was a chance that he wouldn't handle the ground. She's very low moving filly, and that's what he did. He just got stuck in the ground, where Whirl, we felt that she would handle it, but it seems to come all alike to her, really. But he gave her a lovely, uncomplicated, straightforward ride, really. And the second filly, very good filly by Australia as well, you know. So, and she was coming after her, you know. So
yeah. Gary Carroll thought that she stayed really well. You often take a tough, genuine filly like this to some really top contests, because why wouldn't you when they're in the form like this? What have you got in mind for her?
Well, the lads will decide what they want to do, but at the moment Minnie Hauk is going to York at the moment. So if Minnie Hauk goes to York, this filly obviously won't go. I would imagine she'll go to the Arcs trial. She can go to Leopardstown. She can go through all the things. She can wait for the English Champion Stakes. So because soft ground, heavy ground doesn't bother her. So she's all the options. She has Leopardstown Champion Stakes. She has all the options. She has the Arc, you know. So now she can have a couple of easy weeks and then slowly see where we're going to go with her. But she's very straightforward, Lydia, really.
So you're happy to take on the boys, essentially?
I think that's going to happen anyway. They're at that stage where it's going to happen, where with the last one against the fillies is going to be Minnie Hauk at York against the older fillies the first time. But then after that, like, you have to stand up then after that, really, you know. So, and we've kind of given her all the right options. We haven't forced her in any way to do all the right things. No, it's delighted to have her, really.
Understated, I think, is the word. I thought it was a good way to describe her. If you had the rub of the green for the Nassau, did you with Gaveston for the Gordon Stakes?
No, he didn't jump out. Yeah, no, we knew when the stalls were gone, he wasn't going to go.
Right.
So he's a very hardy, tough horse, but he's a little bit of a character. So he wasn't, when the stalls were taken out, he wasn't going to race. So listen, that's the way it is, and he's a grand, honest horse. Other than that, but he's a bit of a character, and like, listen, it was over the minute the tape went up. That was it. So Ryan knew that, and he accepted it. So what could he do?
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, Lydia.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
it.
Cheers.
Thanks, Lydia.
Whirl all the way, leads by 2-3 lengths, and she's actually drawing further away, and what a great filly this is, and Whirl wins the Nassau in fantastic style from Cecerne in second. See the 5/3 bedtime story and Running Lion.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.